Hey Will, it's Derek here. I'm making my video for the project. So let me see my cursor here. Okay, so I got these TP or the TP reels or whatever, the integers. So this one right here is for water used. It's just using the fill here. I have the fill time in seconds. I know that this is rudimentary for you, but and shift goal, I just put the preset at 50. I'm going to go through the code in a second, but the water used / goal ratio is kind of a fail safe to see if there's too much or too little water, and keeping it in this range is nice because then you get an efficiency bonus if you're under 1, and then the negative bonus is you going over. And if you go over by too much or too little, then one of the fail-safes will trigger the yellow light, and then eventually, if that's on for too long, then I will emergency stop it. And then overall cycle time, which is pretty standard, so I figured I would do that. So let's go through the code here. And what do we got that's different about this one? I guess not too much other than the JSR, which is going to happen. Okay, so let's just go through the display calculations. Oh, geez. Okay. So I got the output shoot full is going to the actual bottle. So this is just a bottle count. And I mean, I could have thrown it in the, well, whatever. Just a bottle count. This is a retentive timer, just talking about, this is used in the calculation for how many, for the actual water per milliliters. Going down, I have a divide, a compute, you know, these are all things that you know, but this is the greater than, less than, or turn on the yellow light. Now I have various things that will turn on the yellow light here, and then once the yellow light is turned on, a time delay will start if it shuts off, then I don't want it to retain its time because the problem was fixed without shutting down the machine. And then if this hits done, then the gray light will turn on, which back in my earlier parameters will shut off the machine. So it's just kind of like a little fail-safe in there. Time delay, counter, a couple of these, yeah. And then I used a time on and a time off in my walking beam. Where's my time off? Oh, it's in my station code. So I used a time delay to do like a settle timer, like once the thing goes by, once this goes by, this stops for an appropriate amount of seconds, just to make the shaking stop, like that, and then this will come down. I also made timers for the green light, which is movement, and then red, which is fill, and yeah, so there's that. Sorry. I'm doing this in a bar. I apologize. I've been working all day. Yeah, I guess I don't really have to say much else. Yeah, thanks, Will. You're the man.